be upon you. Welcome to a new session in our e-learning series. Today's training continues from a previous session, focusing on designing educational apps for smartphones. This is level 2, building on past discussions. Some colleagues from the last session are here to deepen their knowledge. We'll do a quick review. If the internet disconnects, I have a backup device to continue. Please forgive any delays in response. This is level 2 as it's a continuation, and some previous attendees are here to learn more. We'll review quickly, but the internet might disconnect. I have two devices. The main one sometimes loses connection, but the other works. I can switch devices if needed. If the internet or sound fails, I can see it on my 3 screens. Please forgive delayed responses to sound or screen issues. I have 3 screens. If it appears on my screens, it's a personal issue. Contact technical support first. If my main device disconnects, I'll switch back quickly. The main device loses internet, but I have another device where it works. If the internet cuts out or sound stops, I can switch devices. I can see if the internet is disconnected or sound is off. Please forgive me if I don't respond immediately to sound or screen issues. If it appears on my 2 screens, it's likely a personal issue, so contact technical support first. If the internet disconnects on my main device, I'll switch back. It won't take long. Is the sound clear? Can you hear me well? Yes, thank you, Dr. Garid. Now, allow me to start sharing my desktop. Regarding the sound cutting out or the screen not displaying, since I have 3 screens, if it appears on, the 2 screens I'm using, I won't respond because I know it would be a personal issue. So you should reach out to technical support, first through the contact methods provided. If the internet disconnects on my main device while I'm explaining, I'll switch back in a few seconds, so don't worry about it. It won't take long because, as I mentioned, I have 3 screens running. Is the sound clear? Can you hear me well? Yes, thank you, Dr. Garrett, thank you. Now, allow me to start sharing my desktop, and I'll also enable the sound from the desktop. In just a second, the screen will appear for you. It should be showing now, right? Perfect. The topic won't take long for me because, as I explained to you, I have 3 screens I'm working with. Is the sound clear? Can you hear me well? Yes, thank you, Dr. Garid. Thank you. Now, allow me to start sharing my desktop. And we'll also enable the sound from the desktop. And start sharing. In just a second, the screen will appear for you. It should be showing now, right? Perfect. The screen is visible to you and the sound is clear and audible. Everything is perfectly fine. As I explained to you, this is not a new training. It's an extension of a previous training, so it's about completing the required hours. This is level 2. As we call it, level 2 advanced with additional skills. It's a continuation, call it whatever you like. We named it level 2. Continuing with level 2, I'm opening what we covered before for first-time attendees. This is the application we worked on previously. Returning participants, we created an application for managing training courses at Al Qasim University, including packages. It's functional on your mobile. If people have the old application or if the sound is distant, Dr. Rehab, I'm checking with attendees and these issues might delay colleagues. Dr. Tagreed, can you respond? Is the sound clear? Other colleagues, please write to me. It might be a personal issue as Dr. Abu Sari, Dr. Al-Nurani, Dr. Jamal, Dr. Noha, and Dr. Rakda confirmed the sound is clear. Dr. Ayman, Dr. Rehab, please don't write technical issues in the chat. If people have the old app or the sound is distant, that's not reasonable. Dr. Rehab, I'm checking with attendees. These issues might delay colleagues. Should I change the mic's position? Can you respond? Is the sound clear? Dr. Tagreed is with us. Please write to me. It might be a personal issue. Dr. Tagreed or Dr. Rehab as Dr. Abu Sari, Dr. Al-Nurani, Dr. Jamal, Dr. Noha, and Dr. Rakda confirmed the sound is clear. Dr. Ayman, Dr. Rehab, don't write technical issues in the chat. It wastes training time. I'll continue. I have 2 devices and if there's a problem it will show. Don't worry, let's continue. This is the main interface. It allows me here. It might be a personal issue, Dr. Tagreed or Dr. Rehab, because Dr. Abu Sari, Dr. Al-Nurani, Dr. Jamal, Dr. Noha, and Dr. Rakda confirmed the sound is clear. Dr. Ayman, Dr. Rehab, please avoid writing technical issues in the chat to save training time. Let's return to technical support in the training group. Now I'll continue. I have 2 devices, and if there's a problem, it will show. Don't worry, let's continue. This is the old application and the main interface. The advantage of this application is it allows me to log out users, which most applications don't. It has a coding aspect with a user database. Imagine creating an application where students log in with their university credentials I'll continue working normally with two devices. If there's a problem, it will show up. Don't worry, let's continue together. This is the old application and its main interface. The advantage of this application is it allows me to log out users, which most applications don't offer. It has a coding aspect with a user database. Imagine creating an application where students log in with their university credentials. That's a strong, unique feature. You can zoom in from your end. I have 3 screens, so it won't make a difference. You can see the logout option. Move a bit to the left and go up. With user logout, this is something that is not available in most applications. And in the coding corner, you have databases for the user. Imagine that you are creating an application with a username and password. And your students can log in and work with the same university account of theirs, and it will be similar to the university username and password. This is a strong feature. It's unique. Here you can zoom in. There are 3 screens, and there's no difference. I'll try zooming in this way. Here you can see the log out option. Just move left and go up. Clicking log out enlarges it. I'm trying it. It's accurate on a screen. You'll see I enlarged the user area. My name is QU Training. QU stands for Al Qasim University. Training is for training there. It welcomes me, indicating a user login. I'm logged in, so I can log out similarly. Note this, I have user data file. Notice that when you click on the log out, I enlarged it. Though I don't usually like to enlarge things, I tried it and it was clear and accurate. You see, I enlarged the user area. My name is QU Training. QU stands for Al Qasim University, and training means training there. It welcomes me, indicating a user login. I'm logged in, so I can log out similarly. Pay attention, I have a file with this user data. So my last name is Training, which means training at Al Qasim University. You can see here that it welcomes me, meaning there's a user login. I'm logged in with a specific user. So I can log out just like I logged in. This is something you need to pay attention to. And I have a file with the data for this user. The data for this user, my data file is, as you can see, here is my name. Here is the nickname that people see. This is what my picture looks like. I can change it and put a picture in the application. This is my data. This is my data. Any new user who enters can register his data completely inside the application. Thus, when anyone comes to run the application, his username will be here. This is a very important feature in JotForm, which is the platform we are working on. We chose it after reviewing dozens of platforms. In the previous session, I adopted a new strategy where I showcased all the platforms so we could see what works and what has stopped. By exploring, we can review all the platforms. We evaluated various platforms based on their status and availability, testing them together for your benefit. In level 1, we saw many platforms and evaluated them. We tested together before training for your benefit. Someone might think I was searching. No, I know what I'm doing. I know the platform we're going to end up with. My goal is for everyone to benefit and understand the platforms. This should be clear. We saw the main interface with the Al Qasim University logo, noted it, and clicked Start. All right. Someone might misunderstand and say that I was searching for something. No, I'm not searching. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know the platform we're going to end up with. My goal is for everyone to benefit and to understand what the platforms are. This should be clear. So as we saw, the main interface had the Al Qasim University logo, and we wrote that down and clicked on Start. So the user registers their attendance for the training. If they click on it, a registration form opens for both the instructors and the students. We designed this form together so that they can specify whether they are a Mr., Doctor, or Professor, and they can write their name, surname, and grandfather's name. They can also register their birth date if I want to calculate their birth dates. We've covered all of this, and today we'll review something similar. After you register and everything is fine, you can evaluate the training courses. This is level 1, where you can write your name. There's a scale to rate session timing, excellent, course material excellent, trainer excellent, and above. Management is very good, supervision excellent, and training duration excellent. You can evaluate and change ratings randomly. All of this is a scale we use, and we can write a final comment, submitting it to training management. We covered all this in level 1 a lot. People here from level 1, if you attended, write 1 in the chat. New attendees, write 2. Dr. Al-Qais, how are you? You never miss a session. New attendees, write 2. Dr. Abu Sari and Dr. Sabreen are here. There are new and old people, so we're reviewing what we've covered. I'll quickly review because I have a little review time. So this is a scale to use. Write a final comment and submit it to the training management. We covered all of this in level 1. We covered a lot. In level 1 due to many hours. There are people here from level 1. If you attended level 1, write 1 in the chat, and the new attendees write 2. Those who attended level 1 write 1. Al-Kais, how are you? You really don't miss a session. And the new attendees write 2. Abu Sari attended and Sabrine is here. New and old people are here, hence the review. I'll quickly review as it's important for everyone. Those who attended level 1 with me, please write 1. Dr. Al-Kais, how are you? You really don't miss a session with me. And the new attendees, please write 2. Dr. Abu Sari really attended with me, and Dr. Sabrine is here too. There are new people and some old ones, so that's why we're saying what we've covered before. All right, I'll quickly review because I have a little bit of review time, as reviewing is also important for everyone.